regard to your question about Medicaid, here's the way I look at that. As you know, I grew up in a family that struggled financially. I had a younger brother that had a significant hip disease. My parents didn't have the financial resources to be able to pay for that. Thank goodness they found a hospital hundreds of miles away, a Shriners Children's Hospital, and was able to do that. While the President's Healthcare Bill is not the bill I would have chosen, after a Supreme Court decision, after this presidential election, we had a choice, okay? And I made the right choice for Florida families that don't have health insurance, and also the right choice for taxpayers. I clearly care about both the individuals that don't presently have insurance and our taxpayers. And that's why I made the choice I did.
Governor Scott, what can you tell your constituents, your supporters that voted for you and supported your non-expansion of Medicare? What can you tell them? Because they're pretty much upset right now, and they'd like to have an explanation for what you did.
Look, I ran on a very specific campaign. It was 7 steps to 700,000 jobs. I know that people need jobs. The best way to get the great health care is have a great job. So I'm focused every day, just like this event right here, on how to get more jobs in our state. And we've made a lot of progress. We went from a state that lost 825,000 jobs in 4 years, with the unemployment going from 3.5 to 11.1%, with a housing market that collapsed, to a state now that jobs are growing, a state that housing prices are coming back, a state that's had the second biggest drop in unemployment. I'm focused on that. I'm focused on education. That's why with a better budget, we made the tough choices in the beginning. We're making smart choices now, like improving and increasing our funding for education, especially this year. My focus on a $2,500 pay raise for our classroom teachers. With regard to the Medicaid, we had a choice. Okay, you know what the Supreme Court did last year? You know what happened with the election last year? So my choice was to make sure we take care of both the individuals that don't have insurance and take care of the taxpayers of the state.
So it's not putting up a white flag, as you said, by any means.
Look, this is not the final decision of what's going to happen. Okay, I know that I'm concerned about what this President's health care bill is going to do. How's it going to impact care? How's it going to impact cost? How's it going to impact access? I care about those things. And my background is I've been involved in the healthcare industry. This is not the final act of what's going to happen in healthcare. It's not a white flag to government and healthcare. Over the next 3 years, my plan is to measure, focus. How can we improve the system to make sure that we do the best we can to make sure every family in our state has access to health care that they can afford, make sure every family in our state has a job, make sure that every family in our state has a great education system for opportunity for their children.